Okay, so in the previous discussion, we talked about the basic formula related with logarithm. We solved few examples, but in today's class, we are going to solve some you know a bit difficult problems, like the problems you can see at high school level or 8th grade or 7th grade. So those kind of problems we are going to solve. Okay. So these are the formulas we learned last time. What is that? So the basic is like you have exponent here, y is equal to a power x. That can be converted in form of log. So basically log is another way of representing exponent. Sometimes you can say the kind of inverse of that. But whatever you want to think. So it's another way of representing that, because you can convert this into this. So exponent can be converted in log, log can be converted back to exponent. So this is the basic formula. If y is a power x, then log of any, this is base, this is called base, and this is called the value of that. So that will be, if you apply log a to y, and then you have to apply the log a to the right hand side, and then we learned that if this is the formula here, log a m power n, which becomes n log a m. Okay, so similarly here, log a power x, x times log a, and if you have base and number same, it becomes 1, it is 1, and that's why x times 1 is x. Okay, so this is the formula, the basic formula, the basic relationship between exponent and logarithm. And we also learned that if it's 1, it's always 0. If we take the log of 1, it's 0. Log of a number, and if it has the same base, it's 1. And log of multiplication of two numbers, it gives me log of sum of those two numbers. Log of division of two numbers, log of one number minus log of another number. So numerator minus log of denominator, and we discussed this formula. And this is the change of base. So let's say you have log n m, so you can take another base, let's say k, which is greater than 0. You can say log k m divided by log k n. So basically log m divided by log n using another base. So these are the formulas we learned in the previous discussion. Okay. One thing here, notice, if you have m plus n, this is not equal to log m plus log n. Now, similarly, if you have log m minus n, this is not equal to log m minus log n. Remember, so if you see m plus n, don't try to expand like this, which will be wrong. This is for the multiplication. This is also not true. This is for the division. Okay, never make this mistake. If you see m plus n, m minus n, and expand it like that, no, that will be wrong. Okay, if you have log m plus n, you sum them and then find the solution. Okay, maybe after summing them, you can factor that. Let's say you sum something, it became 16, 10 plus 6. So, okay, let's take example before giving that. Okay, I'll keep this one here. So first one, the thing I was discussing. If I ask you, say log 2, 10 plus 6. Okay? So don't do it like this. It's not log 2, 6, 10 plus log 2, 6. No, it's wrong. Okay? What is the correct way? Log 2, you can do this 10 plus 6, which became log 2, 16. Correct? Now log 2 base 2, 16 is what? 2 power 4. Okay? And from exponent formula, what we learned, this will become 4 times log 2, 2. And base number same, that will become 1, which is 4. So this is the correct way. This is not the correct way. Okay? Always remember, never try to expand. Okay, now let's talk about some of the. Okay. So one type of. So these are the basic questions where let's start with basic. So log 5, 25 minus log 5, 125 minus or plus log 5, or let's say log 3, 27. Okay, this type of question is there, so there is nothing you can do, you have to solve that. Okay, let's solve it. Log 5, and this will be 5 square, correct, 25, and log 5, this will be 5 cube, and this will be log 3, and this will be 3 power 3, correct. So that will be 2 times log 5, 5, and this will be 3 times log 5, 5. This will be 3 times log 3, 3. See, these all are 1. So I can write 2 minus 3 plus 3. Dang, dang. So this is a simple way when you have this kind of problem. Okay. Now let's say you have something like this. Log base 2 8 equal to I don't know, let's call a, but I don't, this has some value. Oh no, this is okay, I should not write this. I want to come up with some number which let's say log 2 okay, let's say some other base, and log 2 is some value a. Okay, and another thing, given log base, I don't know the base, and this is a, let's call m and call n. Okay, these two values are given. Let's say if log of 2 base b is m, log of 3 base b is n, find the value of log base b 18. So this is another type of problem you can get. Like you will be given some value, and you have to find some value. So how you are going to solve this? Is there any relation between 18 and 2, 3? So basically what you have to do in such kind of problem, look at the number and can you factor this in terms of these two? That's the goal. Okay? So now see what you can do here. B 18. So think about 18. 2, 9, 3, 3. Correct? I have 2 times 3 times 3. So log of B 2 times 3 times 3. Correct? Can I do this? So now log B 2 plus log B 3 plus log B 3. Correct? Because we learned that log m n was equal to log m plus log n. I'm just not writing the base. It can be anything. Let's call a. And if you have 2, if you have k, l, then what you do? You have to just add them. K plus log a, l. So if you have multiple numbers here or digits here, you have to just expand that. So m by n was log m plus n. If you have kl, you have to add the k, log of k, log of l. Similar thing here. I have 3 digits here, 2, 3, 3. So I can expand it into this form. Log b of 2, log b of 3, and log b of 3. All 3 digits. Yes, it makes sense. Now what is the value of log b2? M. b3n, b3 again n. So I got m plus 2n. It's so simple. You are supposed to find the value of log 18 in terms of m and n. So when you get this kind of problem, look at the number given and try to find all the factors in the given terms. Okay, so here 18 was there, so I tried to find all the factors in terms of 2 and 3. So that's why 18 was written in terms 2 and 3, 2 times 3 times 3. And then I expanded that, I got the value. Isn't it easy? Yeah. So any problem like this, look at this number and see, can I factor it into this form? There must be. Otherwise question, you cannot solve that question. There must be some relation between this number and the given number. If there is no relation, you cannot solve the problem. So try to find the relation by factoring. Okay. Now sometimes there may be some equations. Okay. Let's see. Log 2x plus 1 plus log 2x minus 1 is equal to 3. Look at the board. So now you have to find the value of x. What you can do? What do you see here? This is the sum of two logs with the same base. Something came to your mind? This formula, log a m, log a m. So here m is x plus 1, n is x minus 1. So this side is given, so you can convert this into this also. It's not like this side is given, then you have this, but if this is given, it is not there. So both are equal. So if this is given, you can find this one. If this is given, you can expand into this one. So can I apply the same thing? Here, let's call this m and call this n. Now I have log m plus log n, which is log m times n. Let's do that. Log 2 of x plus 1 times x minus 1, mn, is equal to 3. And then log 2, and you know x plus 1, a plus b times a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. So x square minus 1 square, which is 1, is equal to 3. Now, do you see some relation here? Log a y, let's call it y. This is a. See here, everything, like you have to keep all the formula in your brain. So this is here y is my number, x square y, and my base is a here, and this is x. Can I convert it into exponent to remove log? So since to solve this one, you have to get rid of log. To get rid of log, I have to convert log into exponent. As I told you earlier, you can convert exponent to log and log into exponent. Okay, so here I cannot solve this formula, but if I remove this log, I know x square minus 1, I can do some magic there. So let's get rid of log. To get rid of log, use this thing. Now you have log a y is equal to x. So that means y is what? Y is what? X square minus 1 is what? A power x. A is what? 2. X is 3. So 2 power 3. 2 power 3 is 8. How? Let's see. X squared is equal to 8 plus 1, which is 9. So x will be what? I told you this quadratic equation. So this will be both plus 3 and minus 3. Because if you take the square of 3, that gives you 9. If you take the square of minus 3, that gives you 9. So since this is remember from the quadratic equation class that it has to be, there will be two solutions. Okay, maximum number of solutions for this quadratic. So here we have two solutions, 3 and -3 both. Now do you think that both will be the solution to this equation? Now something here comes in. Now you have the answer, you solved for x and you're happy, okay, I got the value of x. But stop. Don't you think one of these two will not be the solution? Let's try. If I put -3, what will be the value? Log of -3 plus 1? -2. And this will be -3 minus 1, -4. And you remember from the class of log that it has to be positive number, because log of negative number is not defined. So if I use -3 value here, I get this side undefined. Undefined plus undefined is equal to 3. No, it's not possible. So the only solution is 3, not -3. Although x square was both +3 and -3, but by putting, so remember, once you have the value, let's say you got 2, 3 answers, or just, then try to put those values in the given equation. See, you should not get any negative value here. Okay, but when I put -3, I got here log 2 of -2, here I got log 2 of -4, and negative numbers log is undefined. I cannot say undefined plus undefined is 3, which is wrong. So that's why I used only 3. So now if you use 3, log 3, 2 log 3 plus 1, 4, and this one log 3 minus 1, 2, 2. So this is log 2, 2 power 2, plus log 2, 2, 2. So this became 2, log 2, 2 will be 1, and this is 1. So 2 plus 1, 3. See, by using this one value, so the only answer for this problem is x is equal to 3. So now you understood. So if these types of problem, these types of problems are there, try to apply this formula and then solve for x. And once you have, if you have multiple solutions, multiple answers, try to put those values back in the original equation, original given equation. And if you find that one of those or some of those solutions are giving negative value, then discard those solutions, okay? Because the log of negative is not defined. So that's how we got x is equal to 3. So this is one type of problem. So this will be solving equation, and if I give you another example based on the same thing, you can solve that. So let's say here, log of 3x square minus 7 is is equal to 2. Similar type of question. Okay. So what I have to do, again, look at this one. Since I have to find the value of x, I have to get rid of log. And to get rid of log, I have to use this conversion from exponent to log, log to exponent. Okay. So my a is this 3, my y is this, and my x is this. Okay. So see, log a of y is equal to x means y is equal to x, a power x. So y is x square minus 7, correct? This is y. And a is what? 3. X is what? 2. So this is 9, which will give me x square is equal to 9 plus 7, which is 16. So x will be again both 4 and minus 4. Now see, can these two values satisfy it? Let's try it. When x is 4, log 3, 4 square 16 minus 7, which is log 3, 9, which is log 3 square, and gives 2 because 2 times log 3 3, log 3 3 is 1, so this is 2. If I put minus 4 square is again 16, minus 7, same thing. So both the answers are correct here. See, sometimes you will find some solutions are not correct. Sometimes all the solutions are correct. So this is an example where you found both 4 and minus 4, the value of x are correct, because it's if you put these values, you are not getting log of negative number or log of 0. Okay, so yeah, once you find the solution, try to put that solution back into the given original expression or equation and see are you getting 0 or less than 0, like negative number. If you're getting negative number by putting some of those solutions, then you can discard those solutions. Okay, those should not be the answers. Only the values which are not making the expression negative, like log of negative value or the log of 0, that will be your correct answers. Okay, so this is one type of questions. Another type of questions could be the basic ones. Let's say you have log of 232, log of 260 plus log of 5 125 divide by log of 7 49, something like that. Different base, different numbers, or let's say make it 4. So if you have different base and different numbers, don't get confused. Okay, what should I do? I don't know the formula if we have different bases. Look at the number and try to find the value. Okay, so this will be log of 225 is 2 for 5, correct? And log of 4. So what you have to do in such scenario, convert this number in form of your base. Okay, when you have different bases, so just try to convert the given number in terms of base and then solve it. So here my base is 4, I will make 16 4 square, and then log 5 and 125 can be written as 5 cube, and log 7, and this will be 7 square, correct? Now see, it's so simple. I will use 5 because you remember this formula, log a power x was a times log a, which means x. So 5 times log of 2 divided by 2 times log of 4 plus 3 times log of 5 divided by 2 times log of 7. So this one, all of these are 1. So I can say 5 by 2 plus 3 by 2, which is 8 by 2, which is 4. And so simple. So when you have different bases, don't get confused or don't think, okay, I cannot solve it. Just convert the number into the form of base. So these are some of the basic questions that you can find in the exam, like middle school level, high school level exams. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to talk about any more difficult because that will be maybe 10th grade or 11th grade concept. But for the middle school and like 7th, 8th or 9th grade, that should be enough. Okay. So you got the basic idea what kind of problem you will get in logarithm. So always remember the formulas I wrote at the start of the video. Okay, at the start of this class, and then use those formula. So basically you have to be, okay, how can I convert one form to another form, and like from this to this, this to this, from this to this, this to this. Okay, and these things you have to remember that, okay, I don't have to write this, I don't have to write this, and log of negative is undefined, log of 0 is undefined. So anything. So here you can say log of ax is undefined if x is less equal 0. So you can see non-positive, that we call non-negative numbers. Similarly, you can say, so they are positive number and negative numbers. Non-positive means, yeah, including 0. Okay, anything less than equal to 0, that is undefined. I hope you will remember all the formulas and then use those formulas to solve all these various types of problem. Even if you have equation, you can solve it. Yeah, we solve like two quadratic equation, but you might not get a quadratic equation. You can have just linear equation. It depends on the question, but you should not get scared if you see the quadratic equation. When you have linear equation, there are high chances that there will, like the solution you will get, because linear equation you will get one answer. That answer will satisfy the given expression. But always remember, once you have the value of x, try to put it back in original expression and see you are not getting any negative. Any of, let's say there are multiple expressions, we saw log x plus 1 plus log x minus 1. So if there are multiple expressions, put the value of x in all and see if any of those expressions, any term is giving negative value, which means log of negative value, then discard that solution. So it's not like you found the answer, you should be happy. Stop. You now put those answers back to the expression to see if they satisfy the expression or not. Okay? If for some value the expression is undefined, then discard those answers. So I think you will remember all these concepts. And I have one quiz there on these basic questions. There is one inequality also in the quiz. I hope you can solve the inequality. I did not discuss the inequality because we already discussed the inequality problems. So apply the concept you learned in logarithm, and once you get rid of log, you will have an inequality and solve that inequality. Okay? Okay, that's it.